Welcome back to Daily Update, my 1000 Day Challenge. Apologies for the late update. So basically today is already Monday itself. I'm still recording for the Sunday video itself. Alright, so in terms of Sunday update itself, there's no major change, no change in terms of equity itself. So I think I may have closed one or two trades in terms of loss. I'll take a little look at it in terms of which will trigger my stop loss, and we'll update it in terms of tomorrow itself. Alright, otherwise just looking in terms of the market structure itself, today will just be covering for Bitcoin itself. On the daily chart itself, we still look to be a little bit of indecision, even though we have a pretty decent, somewhat like a supportive candlestick yesterday after this very bearish engulfing candlestick itself. So it's somewhat as this inner bar itself. So this candlestick itself, with a decreased volume, is not necessarily bullish or bearish. I would say that potentially we could consolidate tighter over here to form a more strong break in, be it in either direction towards the upside or the downside in this perspective. But do bear in mind that we are forming very clear lower lows and lower highs. So it's definitely bearish in this perspective itself. But on the other hand, you do note that the volatility of the movement wise is not getting stronger. That's one. And two, the volume is not actually picking up. And you can see that there are more days where we're seemingly forming a green candlestick itself. So this is by itself also generally a good sign. Although you could say there's a lack of selling pressure of this moment itself. So people are a little bit more hesitant to sell it, although overall price is still slowly but surely dropping, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because similarly you see the same case at the top, where we are slowly pushing upwards, but the volume is not actually increasing in this perspective itself. So over time, if you actually form, it could be the opposite of this, and just waiting for a very clear confirmation whereby we could drop off sharply, and then we can have a very nice bounce towards the upside. So potentially this 27K is still be a very interesting mark, and I'm still in this short setup that is shown over here. All right, so with that said, I've covered today, so no changes in terms of this position setup. I'm not closing my trade, even though it's currently in the loss. But yep, that's more or less about it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the weekly closing. Take care and bye-bye.